Well, congratulations. How are you feeling after a performance like that?
It feels great. Feels like my first win in the main event, and the fight was excited for me. I have to rewatch it, but many things happening there, and all together fight like this, back in the win column, feels awesome. Feels great.
Did the fight go the way that you had anticipated going?
Well, I actually apply everything we were working on with my team. We were planning to feel his power a little bit in this stand-up, and whenever it would be too risky, just go for wrestling and grappling. And it was a little bit too risky because of that cut and everything. Once the cut happened, I just knew I need to rush it forward because I didn't know how bad it is, and it might stop me from fighting. And so I rushed forward to take him down and work really hard on the submission because I just want to, finish him with the punches. But his head is very hard. He didn't care about any of my punches from the back. So, coach started yelling to switch to submission, and I did.
You joked with us at Media Day that you were going to avoid his hands against your face, but you didn't mention the elbows. So now you have to mention them both next time.
Yeah, but I didn't knew that he was very good at that elbow. But I just actually that brings me a little bit more happiness. Being in kind of a brawl with him, it's like it's a fighting business. So whenever it comes like this, and after the win, you just feel happy. So I'm actually kind of happy in being this one.
Was there anything about him that surprised you?
Well, for sure, the toughness when I was on his back and was hitting hard there. I don't know how many punches was that, but I was feeling like they really pretty heavy, and he didn't care about them at all. He didn't look like like that changing anything for me. He would be still defending himself. So that's the thing. But I knew he was very tough. I knew he will be there till the end to make him quit.
Did you feel him go out completely?
I didn't. I just hear him making some noises of choking and make his skin changing color. But I don't know if he got out but as I feel like a referee steps in and stop the fight. But I don't know if he got out or he tapped.
What's next for you? When do you think you're going to fight again? Do you have an opponent in mind? We couldn't hear your post-fight back here, so I don't know if you called anyone out. But
I actually didn't bring any name because just really want to focus on this one, big back in a winning column. So right now I don't have anyone in my mind, but anyone in top 10 would be great. Right now, it's more like a celebration, and that's it.
Are you going to celebrate with a shoey?
No, because I'm not. I didn't do it. That's not my tradition. But it was very a lot of emotions after it. So if Ty would bring the shoey there, I would do it. But he didn't want to.
So maybe you're celebrating the fact that you didn't have to do a shoey.
So say again?
Maybe you're going to celebrate the fact that you didn't have to do the shoey.
Yes, also, that's the one thing. Right now, emotion are a little bit lower, so I wouldn't do it.
Thank you.
Did you get a chance to talk to him afterwards? Did you guys exchange any words?
Yeah, just words of respect. Pretty much. There's not much to to say, but I just appreciate him to be there and bring that heavy fight for me.
I was going to say, this whole fight week, you guys have been very cordial. Do you like that sort of stuff? I mean, do you like that it's better where both fighters don't go in there carrying any animosity and just going out there and it's a sporting event? Or are you the kind that you don't mind if there's some trash talk and there's some animosity going in?
Honestly, I don't mind trash talk, but not in my fights.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy some fighters doing trash talk, but whenever it comes naturally for them, you can tell, and it's really fun. But it's not happening much in the heavyweight division. I rather be in a fight with somebody who not doing this, and I really like this, respecting each other's style more.
Who give me an example of something that you like whose trash talk is good that you that's either funny or not? Who in the UFC is doing it right?
Well, I thought, for example, Michael Bisping's trash talk was really funny for me.
Very,
I
very
found
good.
it funny.
And you mentioned that, once you saw the blood, that the matter switched. It looked like I could see at one point you touched your head and you looked at your hand, saw a lot of the blood. Was it immediately that quick where you said, all right, I need to switch this and I need to take this down?
It's some kind of things that comes a little bit so quick that you don't think about it. It just happened, and I just felt it there that this blood coming, and I feel it might be bad. So it happens just right away. I didn't have an opportunity to think about is it right or no.
And you're thinking at least that the rankings between the two of you will switch. In the UFC rankings, he was 9, you were number 10. You think at least you should be number 9? Do you think this performance maybe could push you higher?
I wouldn't mind. I just don't do the rankings. But I'll always say that we fight for only one spot in rankings. So I don't care that much. But whatever brings me higher, that would be cool.
And he's a fan favorite. People love seeing him. I know the UFC likes to keep throwing him in there, but this is 4 losses in a row for him. Some people online are questioning whether the UFC is still the right place for him. Do you think that he still fits with the heavyweight division, or do you think that there's maybe the possibility that his best days are over?
I think there was other fighters who has more losses, and UFC still keep them because they are funny to watch. And I think Ty deserved it because he brings the fun fights, and fans love it. Sometimes whenever you put it's a show. Whenever you put on a show, you just should have a more opportunity for this one.
Congrats on the victory.
Thank you.
Congrats on the phenomenal performance. A tough fighter who came at you and threw some big blows, and you were able to put him away. Now that everything is over and you could kind of reflect, what's the thing that stands out the most? You were on the poster. You're in the main event in Las Vegas, but now you're like, okay, this is real. Like, I'm on my way.
I think what means the most it's the fight, the scenario of the fight, because it was a little bit crazy. Much stuff happening there, and that's the coolest thing. Other stuff too, like the main event, everything. But the ways this fight happened, that's really feels very good for me because it was I think was excited, and sometimes heavyweights don't do that.
It for sure was it was a very fun fight as long as it lasted. You were still patient in there, even with all the chaos. You were able to throw some shots, kind of put him where you needed him, and then you perfectly timed the takedown, work, and then bam, just got him there. That had to be part of the plan. You didn't want to take it to 3, 4, 5. You're like, as soon as I get you there, I'm going to get you out of here. Is that correct?
Yeah. That's what we work on, and there's takedown, pressing him against the defense was one of it. Although at first I didn't succeed because there was so much blood in my hands, and it slipped. So I have to adjust it. Once I adjusted, I just take him down, and I just felt like this is my area. But he was pretty strong, and he was still hanging there and tried to stand up. So it wasn't easy to hold him there.
Excellent, sir. And last for me, you mentioned on media day when you talked to us how you had talked to the family, the wife, like, oh, sorry, we can't go on vacation. I'm kind of doing the main event. So now how do you celebrate? You got that bonus too tonight.
Yeah.
So that really kind of pays off, right? I think they're not gonna be as mad at you anymore that you didn't have to get the vacation.
Yeah. I rescheduled everything, and I'm flying to French Polynesia tomorrow. So that's as simple as that.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Congrats on the win. Congrats on the big bonus. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
I've got one more over here for you. I didn't notice this, but it looks like Jairzinho has called you out. I'm curious if that's a fight that interests you. I know he's a little bit lower in the rankings, but
I kind of feel like I always been a fighter who never reject the fights. So if UFC, but I'm not the one who responds exactly for him. But if UFC wants to do it, I will agree. But I'd rather have someone higher ranking.
how do you see that fight going if you guys were, I know you were booked before with him. How would you see that fight playing out now?
Well, similar. than this one. But the thing is, I a little bit owe it to the Jairzinho because our fight was scheduled like I don't know, a year ago or so, and I have to reschedule it, and then I pull off from the fight because I had some healthy issue. So that's maybe the fight I will have to do it to make it right for him.
Hiya, just one. When I hear the music that you walked out to, being from Europe, I think of Vladimir Klitschko. Was it a nod to Vladimir at all? Walking out to...
It's funny because I got it from Vladimir. He walked out. What was the one of his fights at the Wembley Arena in London? He walked out there, and I heard his music, and I really like it, and that's why I use it in my walkouts.
Have you ever spoken to him at all?
No, I don't know him personally.
Yeah, and with Tai Tuivasa, he's lost 4 in a row now, but you weathered an early storm to get through him and get the win. Where do you think Tai should go from here after this loss to you?
I don't know. I think he's bringing exciting fights. That's as I said, and I think he still deserves the place to fight. I wouldn't mind. I know people saying, this guy, like there would be some kind of a rules that if you have 4 losses, you have to go, or this. Everyone has, I think everyone is different type, and I see him still there. Deserve one more shot.
Congrats on the win. Enjoy French Polynesia.
Thank you so much.
Marcin, you had a new hairstyle for this fight. I got to ask, was there a story behind it or anything?
Everyone is actually making fun of this hairstyle, and it's not a big secret. I'm just getting bald a little bit, and this side getting much more bald. So I try to keep some on the other side of my head, and that's the thing.
And then, of course, you got a cut on the bald side.
Huh?
You got a cut on the bald side now.
You mean the cut?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have one on this. I just don't know where are they now, but yeah, I'm just getting bald because of getting older.
Still winning though.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Thanks. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.